primetime potent, keep it entertaining. You already knowin', outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, U.S. Assassin, doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not frontin'. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime potent. This is primetime potent. Let's go. It's all about the boom. TMC, baby. It's all about the boom. Cowboy Phil, baby. Hit him with the body slam, elbow drop. TMC, Cowboy Phil, laid pot guys. What you see in the ring are two monsters. Energy of a king and of a rock star. Yeah, drop kick, probably make your heart stop. You ain't ready, super scary, and they staying on top. Hit a ding ding, better watch yourself. It's TMC and Cowboy Phil. Lay pot guys, yeah, they the real deal. It's TMC and Cowboy Phil. 2 times a week, you can't compete. They body slam you down, now you taste the beat. The champions, they legendary, nobody like them. Coming for the belt, yeah, they coming for the title. Hey, it's all about the boom. TMC, baby. TMC, yeah. It's all about the boom. Cowboy Phil, baby. Let's go. Phil, baby. Hey, 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 yeah, let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. It's the moral... No, it's not the moral compass. It's the Deathmatch King, your new primetime champion of the CGWF. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you missed last week's CGWF on Breaking Rad. I became the new primetime champion by not only beating, but killing John Malin and Dale Keown in one single night. Not since Chris Jericho defeated The Rock and Stone Cold has such a legendary performance happened inside a wrestling ring. I'm your new primetime champion, and I feel great about it. And I have a huge announcement on my future in the CGWF, but we're going to hold off on that for now. First, look at this. Look at that bad boy. Black Owl Scriptbooks are in. These look beautiful. Amazing cover by S. Clark Hallbaker. Haunted Pizza logo on the back, the symbol of excellence. Then inside, got the credits. Got my script for the book. Got the pencil and inked version of the cover. We also have the pencil version of the cover as well, somewhere in here. Maybe not. No, it's in here. There it is. Splat Guts in the house. What's up, Splat Guts? Mark is not only the king of fulfillment, but the king of spontaneously streaming over top of York Revolution games as well. Sorry, Splat Guts. You have to make a decision. And you made the right one. You're with TMC, the Deathmatch King, Fulfillment King, King of Kings, Moral Compass. And I got a new nickname after tonight, after I make my huge announcement, earth-shattering announcement. But I'm going to sign some of these. And some people just got the script book, so I'm going to start fulfilling this soon. You know, just 2 months early, no big deal. Just, day in the life of the Fulfillment King. But, I'll throw up the Black Owl page while we're signing books. Still in demand, but not for too long. I should probably take it down. Maybe I'll wait for the main book to come in. 3D Zach is printing that for me. I'll share the link in the chat as well. But I'm trying something different. Instead of like a silver Sharpie, because I didn't think they worked that well in the foil covers, I'm going with a yellow Posca paint pen. We'll see how these work. Not bad. Shows up nice. Let me go full screen. Yeah, yellow looks nice. Oh, we got OC Steve in the house. What's up, OC Steve? OC Steve, always working out, always posting the workout after the workout. I love it. In the future, I might go with a little thicker tip. This is kind of a fine point, but it still signs nice. Shows up well on the cover. Way better than the silver Sharpies. And after I sign a few, I'll let them dry, and then I'll talk some CGWF. Mike McMahon says, headed to work watching you sign. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks, Mike. OC Steve, so any hints on the wrestling shirt you're making? Oh, so I'm designing a wrestling shirt for, I'll tell you what company. It's for Impact Wrestling. And it's for a faction. Splat Guts, we need a haunted pizza patch or dazzling sticker. Maybe the sticker. I'm not that big of a patch guy. I feel like, I don't know. I know people love patches, but for the price, I don't know. It's just not my thing. Maybe. I mean, what other faction? I'm definitely not designing a Bullet Club shirt. Mike McMahon, so when does CG's greatest fat ninja return to the squared circle? You don't have a match book, but we can take care of that, Mike. I know I can pull some strings. I know some people. Splat Guts, someone clip that and send it to Shay. Oh, that I don't like patches. Oh man. OC Steve J is the IWGP champ. Who do you think will wrestle at Forbidden Door? Who do you think he will wrestle? Do you think he'll wrestle Hangman now? Hangman was calling out Okada. That wouldn't be a bad match. Jay White versus Hangman. I don't know. That's my pick. Hangman. All right. So I'm waiting for some books to dry. Let's take down so Blackout in demand, but not for much longer. Oh, it's Hangman versus Okada. Is that official? I don't know. Who will Jay White wrestle? Daniel Bryan got a match yet? That wouldn't be bad. OC Steve thinks Hangman will be in the G1. All right. So last week, I won the Primetime Champion. I hate to say it, but John Malin was the first ever Primetime Champion. Beat me on my own channel. I already shared the story of how rigged that was. So I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't going to let it stand. So I took matters into my own hands. And I sort of inserted myself in a match. And we're going to watch it.
The coward runs away because he doesn't want to watch Malin.
Oh. Is this allowed?
Well, I did say there's no rules in the death match. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new contender in the death match tonight. You know, he's been incredibly bitter about losing that title to Malin Friday.
Wow. Yeah, that, you know, that he's not going to accept that, is he? Poor John Malin.
Seemingly teaming up with Dale Keown to
Oh, wow.
take out the competition.
You got a fired up Polton, revenge thirsty Polton.
That's his new nickname. He's now Thirsty Polton. You know, I expected as much after him and Phil jumped me during King of That Thing to
dirty rotten rats.
Tricked me into giving them a spot in the Hall of Fame, and now here he is, bitter over his loss Friday.
Yeah.
Just having my way with John Malin.
We're
Can
finding
I just say, Mark looking jazzed.
he is, though.
I agree. We are grateful. But look, Malin giving them both the runs. Malin taking on two people right now. It's still coming out on top.
This is going to be ish. Oh. Haymakers. Wow.
Throwing Malin around like a sack of potatoes.
Wow. Holton is so much larger now that he's actually larger than Malin.
It's I mean, we all know this isn't natural, correct?
There's no way it's natural. It happens so quickly. I think there needs to be some kind of a drug test done. We need to see what this guy's on so I can get some.
Sizing them up. No, we're not. Okay. About to give him the Polton Plex, signature Polton move.
There it is.
Now, if this were a pin kind of match, that would be night-night, but
right
to the death, people.
What is that?
Dale Keown using the Indian Deathlock. What a maneuver.
Just, oh my gosh, just going Office Space on him right now.
Well, here it comes.
Is Malin screaming?
He is screaming.
Oh.
I love it. I can watch that all day.
But he's partnership. Oh!
It's a reversal.
DTA, Dale Keown,
He's
don't
going
trust
after Dale
anybody.
now.
Don't kill Dale.
Oh, no.
I mean,
And there you have it. The moral compass, now the Deathmatch King. Rightful owner of the Primetime Championship. But that's not all. See, you may know I went to Michigan this weekend to sign some graveyard shift books. And the moral compass, something caught the moral compass's eye. Something caught the Deathmatch King's eye. And as the alpha of CG, if I see something I want, I just take it. And, you know, John Malin's not going to need it anymore because he's dead. I killed him. So I would like to say I'm retiring from deathmatch wrestling. I'm going out on top 2-0. Killed John Malin and Dale Keown the same night. There's no more mountains for me to climb in deathmatch wrestling. But there is a new mountain for me to climb, because I brought home a little prize. And I'd like to announce myself as the new belt collector of the CGWF. I'm the Incredible Comics champion now, the greatest artist in all of CG. I'm just going around collecting belts now, trophies. Kyle Ritter, you don't know what I'm saying right now, but I'm coming for your belt. Diaz boys, I'm coming for your belts. I might team up with Cowboy Phil. I might team up with John Malin's Zombie. Who knows? But I'm coming for all your belts. Shane Davis, I'm coming for that phony crown of yours. The belt collector, the Deathmatch King, the Fulfillment King, the moral compass. Mark II belts. The boyhood dream has been fulfilled. And there you have it, guys. My earth-shattering announcement, the belt collector is here. I'm your new Incredible Comics champion. Dan Fraga must be proud. There you have it, guys. History made tonight. CGWF history. I could very well be the first ever two-time Hall of Fame inductee for the CGWF. I don't know. Anything's possible. All right, let's get back to signing books. Also, what's OC Steve saying? Trios champ. I'm available if you and Cowboy Phil need a third. Thank you, Steve. You've always been loyal to the moral compass. I appreciate that. 24 Eyes in the house. What's up? We're signing some Black Owl Scriptbooks. Nice yellow signatures with a Posca paint pen. Looking good. Kind of exploded on one of the covers, but that's okay. It's a special variant. Also, if you haven't yet, feel free to back U.S. Assassin versus Graveyard Shift Ultimate Edition. Nice hardcover and softcover version available of the book. A lot of action on it today. Over 6,000. At $10,000, everyone gets a print by Ja Rowe of the Haunted Pizza Heroes. Black Owl's included in that, as well as U.S. Assassin, Sea Dog, Blaking Wolf, Bazooka Dog. OC Steve, is the PCO campaign going to have a wrestling buddy or shirt? Possibly. PCO already has a wrestling buddy, though, through Ring of Honor. So I don't know. I mean, I have to check all like legalities with PCO, what we can and can't produce for the campaign. But Cowboy Phil should be working on the book. If he's a man of his word, he should be working on the book. But speaking of wrestling buddies, the U.S. Assassin campaign has the U.S. Assassin Wrestling Buddy that goes along with the Black Owl Wrestling Buddy from the Black Owl campaign. My next campaign is Loose Threads in September, and that will have the emoji Slam Buddy. Let's go through this campaign a little bit, shall we? We have this incredible hardbound cover by Ron Wagner, legendary G.I. Joe artist. He did a homage of his G.I. Joe 76 cover, which is my favorite G.I. Joe cover. And this is extra special because it's inked by Mike McMahon. Ron Wagner was Mike's instructor when he was breaking into comics or learning to break into comics. So I surprised Mike with this. I commissioned Ron to do the cover, just pencils. And then I surprised Mike and had him ink his teacher. So turned out fantastic. Maybe my favorite cover ever. Probably, just because of the story attached to it. And then for the softbound edition, we have Eric Ninotowski just knocking it out of the park with this cover. Graveyard Shift versus the whole U.S. Assassin team. Colors by Anthony George. This is available as a 20 by 30 inch poster as well. And then here's some interiors from the book. This includes the 10-page Mercenary story featuring Flip Gordon, pro wrestler, former star of Being the Elite, Ring of Honor star. Army veteran. Then the interiors from the main story from Volume 3. Anthony George over Mike's Pencils and Inks, fantastic collaboration. Great double page spread, beautiful colors. Bazooka Dog looking vicious. We also have a variant cover to Tyler Kirkham's Final Boss, where the whole U.S. Assassin team is facing off against the final boss characters. This is limited to 100 copies. We put 70 of them in the campaign, keeping 30 for ourselves. Also, a Volume 4 Ash Can. First 12 pages of the book, guest starring Rowdy Roddy Piper. If you back the Steel Force tier for U.S. Assassin Volume 3, you'll be in those first 12 pages of the book, so you'll want the Ash Can. And then the add-ons, the Wrestling Buddy, and I opened up the vault, all my in-stock available books, Graveyard Shift, Sea Dog, U.S. Assassin, Viking Wolf. Get caught up. And there's still some Mike McMahon CGWF trading cards left. This was limited to 100. I think there's 24 cards available. So make sure you back the book. OC Steve, is Flip a regular team member of U.S. Assassin now? Yes, we have a licensing agreement with Flip. He's part of the book. He's a regular part of the cast now. One last thing I want to share, and then I guess I'll get back to just signing and answering the chat for a little while longer. I'm not going to sign all the books tonight. But in September, Loose Threads is launching, and this book is a long time in the making. Man, years. So I wrote it maybe 10 years ago after I was fired from Hawkman at DC Comics. And I had this idea, because we were in the middle of a storyline. And I was like, well, what's going to happen to these characters? I was like, oh, that'd be a great story. And these comic book characters breaking out into the real world, track down their creator at a Comic-Con, and force him, or demand that he finish their stories so they can fulfill their destinies. Really fun book, very personal story for me, as I kind of lived this, just wondering what happens to these characters, because at the same time, at the time I was writing Evangeline for Image Comics, scripting Hawkman for DC Comics, and both, Evangeline canceled mid-run. We had a lot planned, and Hawkman fired mid-storyline, and the Evangeline story was never wrapped up, and the Hawkman just went in a different direction. So I just always wondered, these are loose threads that needed to be wrapped up. And that inspired me to write this book. Cesar Madaro, incredible artist from Spain, came on a few years later and started drawing the book. And along the way, he surprised me with an incredible jam piece, a cover by him and George Perez. And that'll be available in the campaign. We're also offering, I'm offering my first ever hardcover art book that I'm publishing, and this will be the Emerge the Art of Heather Martin. Heather did that awesome Owl piece for Black Owl, and she's doing a piece for U.S. Assassin. She's doing a piece for Loose Threads and Sea Dog right now, so she's going to be a regular on my projects. So I'm a big fan of her artwork, so I'm going to put out a nice hardcover edition of her artwork. But man, Loose Threads has amazing artwork by Caesar. New villain Emoji, he'll be the wrestling buddy for this campaign, and this stuff's just awesome. Sign up, please. I want it to be my biggest mailing list ever. This artwork, this book is just beautiful. Oh, I'll drop the link in the chat. I'll also drop I don't know if I dropped the U.S. Assassin link, but can't hurt to drop it again. Splatguts is telling me to unbox something. I actually do have something to share. Let me get rid of this. So I was just going around Indiegogo, just sort of window shopping, looking for things I never heard of. Because we hear all about the usual suspects, like the Reaper Destroyers and all the big campaigns. But I was looking for some smaller campaigns I never heard of. And there was this book called Calico. about like a cat-themed superhero. And I backed it. I got the first 4 issues, and it looks fantastic. Here's issue 1. Issue 2. Issue 3. Artwork's fantastic. Issue 4. This sort of looks like Reaper Destroyer or U.S. Assassin. And a nice hooded character. I'm a sucker for a hooded character. But anyway, first 4 issues. And I think I got the first 4 issues for maybe $25 or less. I can't even remember. But it was a cheap price. I backed it. I can't wait to read it. It looks incredible. And I thought this sort of inspired a new show I want to do where I just go through Indiegogo and look for, like, I don't know, smaller campaigns that people haven't heard of and back it. I'll find something that catches my eye, or maybe the chat will, you know, they'll be rooting for a book and telling me to back it. But I want something a little off the beaten path, like Calico, which I don't know, maybe you only made like a couple $1,000s on Indiegogo, but it looks fantastic. I mean, it looks just as good as books I've seen making, I don't know, you could say $100,000, but yeah, this looks fantastic. And this is from Sigma Comics, so check them out on Indiegogo. I don't have a link available. I wasn't really prepared to show something, but it was right next to me. But I'm going to get back to more books to sign. Again, I'm going to show this off. Awesome foil cover. Back, the Haunted Pizza logo. And it's a script book. People ask, like, what comes in the script book? Well, it's my script. This is what Greg Paulson got to draw the book. And what Eric Weathers got, or no, not Eric, Dexter Weeks lettered this book. Dexter Weeks got to letter the book. The company Heroes and Villains, they printed the books for me. They printed all my foil cover books, and they do a fantastic job. I think it maybe came out to like $6 a book, which is a pretty good price, I think, for a foil cover. Here we go, OC Steve doing the work for me. Crowdfunding finds with the moral compass. That'll work. Thinking about inviting my buddy Chris Graves, my workout partner, to do that with me. And he can kind of fight for books, too, that he thinks I should back. Hats off to Chris Graves, the man who got me in shape to defeat John Malin and Dale Keown in one night. We work out every Sunday together. We're trying to get Matt Dalton to join us. So see Steve saying Yano versus Danhausen versus Orange Cassidy at Forbidden Door. Is that official? We got a Posca error. Let's see if I can fix it real quick. Here, guys, I'll put on a video while I try to fix this error that I just splattered paint on. Let me find a video to play.
I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I'm joining the U.S. Assassins team.
Yeah, this is U.S. Assassin. They bout the action, ready to make it happen. Yeah, this is the elite government task force. Whole team is official. What more could you ask for? Yeah, this is U.S. Assassin. You don't want drama. If they pull up, they blasting. Monsters of the graveyard shift. You ain't never seen a squad quite like this. We got Bazooka Dog, and he don't cut no slack. A dog with a giant bazooka on his back. Slither is a reptilian, alien. 3 snakes for a tongue. You don't wanna mess with him. Sensei Steel, who is so mysterious, martial artist and trainer, swift with the kicks. Zero Face is a bad guy turned good. The mercenary is a beast, get it understood. Takeout is a fast shooter, fast draw. Kirby is the Lone Ranger, but she hits hard. Lieutenant Rafe, second in command, yes indeed. Who's the brains of the team? A super ninja at the lead. Yeah, hey, this is U.S. Assassin. Yeah, this is U.S. Assassin. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh no, that's a dream match of OC Steve. Splackgut says Forbidden Door sounds like a PDSM club. And OC Steve with special guest referee Colt Boom Boom Cabana. So yeah, I fixed it. I fixed the little splatter on the cover. So happy. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. I have a commission to work on, but I just wanted to show off these covers. I love them so much. Looks fantastic. Heroes and Villains. They do fantastic jobs on foil covers. I use them for all of them. The Haunted Pizza Yearbook, the Mercenary U.S. Assassin Scriptbook, now Black Owl Scriptbook. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And this Wednesday, Cowboy Phil and I are back, and we have a match. Cowboy Phil takes on Chubb, his favorite wrestler in the CGWF. So tune in. It's going to be fun. And thanks for watching, guys. See you later.